The world awoke to an unfamiliar silence. Gone was the rhythmic crash of waves against the shore. Gone was the sapphire blue that blanketed our horizons. Where the oceans once stretched, a desolate wasteland of cracked earth lay bare. The world had changed overnight. Our planet, once a vibrant blue sphere, was now scarred with the brown hues of a dying world. It was a sight that sent shivers down the spines of every living soul. Fear gripped humanity. We had taken the oceans for granted, now they were gone. The change was immediate and brutal. Coastal cities, once vibrant hubs of life, found themselves on the edge of a desolate abyss. Ships, once majestic giants of the sea, lay stranded on the dry seabed. Their skeletal remains stood as a stark reminder of the lifeblood that once coursed through our planet. The air, once thick with the salty tang of the sea, was now heavy with the stench of decay. Millions of fish, once teeming beneath the waves, lay rotting under the unforgiving sun. The ocean floor, once a realm of mystery and wonder, was now exposed in all its stark reality. Mountains rose from the depths, their peaks scraping the sky. Trenches, deeper than any canyon on land, yawned open, revealing the raw power that lay beneath. This was not the world we knew. This was a world stripped bare, a chilling testament to the power of nature's fury. Yet, amidst the devastation, a single question echoed in the hearts of every human. Why? Why had the oceans, the lifeblood of our planet, vanished? The answer, as we would soon discover, was far more terrifying than we could have ever imagined. The immediate impact was nothing short of catastrophic. The oceans, home to an estimated 80% of all life on Earth, were silenced. Marine life, from the smallest plankton to the largest whales, was decimated. Coral reefs, those underwater cities teeming with vibrant life, became bleached graveyards. Whales, the gentle giants of the ocean, were beached. They lay helpless on the dry seabed, their massive bodies baking under the sun. Their mournful cries echoed across the barren landscape, a haunting symphony of death. Dolphins, once symbols of joy and intelligence, met a similar fate. Their sleek bodies, designed for speed and grace in the water, were now obstacles on the dry land. The ocean floor, once a vibrant tapestry of life, was now a graveyard of shells and bones. Crabs, lobsters, and countless other creatures that called the ocean floor home were wiped out. Their intricate ecosystems, built over millennia, were destroyed in the blink of an eye. The stench of death hung heavy in the air, a constant reminder of the life that was lost. It was a smell that would linger for months, a macabre perfume announcing the planet's tragic loss. The disappearance of the oceans had a devastating ripple effect on the planet's climate. The oceans, you see, acted as a giant thermostat, regulating global temperatures and weather patterns. With the oceans gone, the Earth's delicate climate system was thrown into chaos. Rain became a distant memory. The hydrological cycle, the continuous movement of water on, above and below the surface of the Earth, was broken. Clouds, once pregnant with life-giving rain, disappeared. Rivers and lakes, once fed by rainfall and underground aquifers, began to dry up. Temperatures soared during the day, baking the Earth under the relentless sun. Without the oceans to moderate the heat, the land masses became like giant ovens. Deserts expanded at an alarming rate, swallowing once fertile lands. The nights brought little respite. Without the oceans to retain heat, temperatures plummeted. The once temperate regions of the world experienced freezing conditions. Section 4. A planet in upheaval. The disappearance of the oceans wasn't just a climate catastrophe, it was a geological nightmare. The immense weight of the oceans exerted pressure on the Earth's crust. This pressure kept the planet's tectonic plates in check, preventing them from moving too drastically. With the oceans gone, that pressure vanished. The Earth's crust, now freed from the weight of the oceans, began to rebound. This rebound caused massive earthquakes and volcanic eruptions across the globe. Volcanoes, once dormant, roared back to life, spewing molten lava and ash into the atmosphere. Earthquakes ripped across the planet, splitting continents and swallowing cities whole. The very ground beneath our feet became a threat. The once familiar landscapes were transformed into alien terrains. Mountains crumbled, valleys rose. The Earth's surface was reshaped by the forces that had been unleashed. The planet was in a state of upheaval, a terrifying display of nature's raw power. Section 5. Our blue heartbeat. The disappearance of the oceans was a stark reminder of our planet's fragility. It showed us that the Earth's systems are interconnected and that even the smallest change can have catastrophic consequences. We had treated the oceans as an inexhaustible resource, a dumping ground for our waste, a source of endless bounty, yet the oceans were so much more than that. They were the lungs of our planet, producing much of the oxygen we breathe. They were the heart of our planet, driving our weather patterns and regulating our climate. They were the soul of our planet, home to an astonishing diversity of life. We must remember this lesson. We must protect our oceans, not just for the sake of the countless species that call them home, but for our own survival. The oceans are not just bodies of water, they are the lifeblood of our planet. They are our blue heartbeat. Let us not allow that heartbeat to fade away.